We are here at Wrestle Reunion in Miami, Florida with WWE Hall of Famer Tito Santana. And Tito, I like to credit you as having the original WrestleMania streak, being a part of the first 8 WrestleManias, and that to me, the first original streak.
That is a nice streak. You know, not too many people can say that they were in the first 8 WrestleManias. I was actually in the first 9, but the 9th one was a dark match with Papa Chongo. But it is a nice streak to have.
And also the very first WrestleMania match where you were against the Executioner, Buddy Rose, and being the first match at an event that everyone knew was going to be a really, really big momentum shifter for the WWF. So much was on the line for that first show. Was there a lot of pressure that day, March 31st of 1985? Well,
it became more of a pressure when Vince McMahon told me that my job was to go out there and get the people off their butts, and I was going to set the tempo for the night. That made it extra special for me, and I realized how important that match was. And looking back over the years, I realized really how important that first match was, and for it to be as successful as it's turned out, it's great to be part of history.
Did you and the guys after that first show know that this was going to be a big deal, or did it take a few years? Because we look at WrestleMania today, very different from 1985, and at the time, was it just another kind of supercard for you guys at the time?
No, at the time, I think all the boys knew. I think Vince McMahon had let us know that he had everything riding on WrestleMania 1. He put all the marbles onto that, and we were just all working our butts off and hoping that it'd be successful. Nobody had any clue that it was going to grow to what it is now.
In 2011, the wrestling world lost the Macho Man, Randy Savage, someone that you guys did some fantastic business with together during the mid-'80s and that Intercontinental title feud that you two had. What were some of your memories getting to work with Savage, who was just such a dynamic performer?
Well, Randy Macho Man Savage, everybody knows, turned out to be one of the best performers that went through the WWF. He surely is missed. I'm a good friend of his brother, Lenny Poffo. I knew his dad. I think that we lost him before his time. He had a heart attack and was in a car accident, and he's missed. He was a good friend of mine, and he didn't have too many friends. We had some great matches, great performer. You had a match with Randy Savage, you knew you were going to have a good match, and that's what it was all about.
Wrestle Reunion is going to be coming up April 13th through 15th in Toronto, and one of the prime attractions is the reunion of Strikeforce with yourself and Rick Martel. Just tell us a bit about getting to work with Rick and the spot you were in there where Tom Zenk had left the company, and then you came in to tag with Rick at that point and being moved over to a tag team.
Yes, it came out of nowhere. I was used to being a singles wrestler, which I really enjoyed. But when the opportunity came to team up with another great wrestler like Rick Martel, it was easy for me to make a decision, and to be a part of Strikeforce. I don't get to see Rick that often, but I am looking forward to getting together in Toronto and reuniting Strikeforce, because I know we have a lot of great fans all over the world, and to be in Toronto, Canada, it's very special, especially knowing that he's a Canadian.
I don't know how much mixed martial arts you get to see, but there's a very well-known organization called Strikeforce, and I don't know if you've heard this or what your thoughts are about a legitimate mixed martial arts company naming themselves after the tag team that you and Rick Martel popularized.
Well, I don't know that much about it, and it's an honor if they took it from us.
I think that has to be the influence.
Yeah, if it came from us, I am honored that they are thinking so highly of us to call themselves Strikeforce. But anybody who's a professional and is making a living, fighting and working hard, I'm all for them.
Well, maybe an appropriate tribute would be Ronda Rousey coming out to Girls in Cars. But this man is going to be at Wrestle Reunion coming up April 13th through 15th. You can get more information at WrestleReunion.com. And where can viewers follow more of you? I know your book came out in 2008. Where can people get more with Tito Santana?
Well, I have a website, TitoSantana.net.
Yep.
And they can find information about Tito Santana. And I always appreciate fans following me, and they have always been supporters of Tito Santana, and I've appreciated this for many, many years, especially in Toronto. I have a lot of great friends there.
Yeah. Well, we look forward to having you in Toronto. Go check it out, TitoSantana.net, and we'll see you at Wrestle Reunion.